It's not about the money. It's the means to more. Money box.
İnşallah kesilmez. Araya gitsin. İnşallah bakalım. Gece gün Arapların mı dedi ne? Şimdi cümleten selamun aleyküm arkadaşlar. Şuradan selamlayalım önce. Ben Hasan. Videomuza hoş geldiniz. Arkadaşlar biraz güneş vuruyor. Gördüğünüz gibi arkada bizim ilk traktör. İlk traktörü aynen ne olan bizim işi görür. Aynen. Aynen. Sağ olasın. Arkadaşlar bu zamana kadar bayağı arkadaşlık yaptık ama arkadaşlar sağ olasın. İnsanı rezil eder. Arkadaşlar insanı rezil eder. Yanlış düşünüyorsam uyarım ama yanlış düşünmüyorum. Çünkü bayağı bir arkadaşlık yaptık. Duaları yaptık. Size bayağı bir çile çektik. Buradan malzeme indir, buradan malzeme indir. Bayağı bir ama en sıkıntısı şikayet vardı. O da öğrendik ta sonunda.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
That has not gone well. Thinks about the shots.
Not yet. Well, they could break here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Nedved really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pirlo proves just a little bit too strong. Beckenbauer. Bullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Can he get it through? And it's Cruyff. It's come to nothing. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. And no mistake. They're level in trust.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take it.
Goal! Goal! Besiktas! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Besiktas take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That ball looks a good one. Nedved. Besiktas have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Nedved. Ferdinand, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he had to make that. Takes a shot! Nicely aimed pass. This looks promising. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it. He gets big. And it's in. And he is just ripping it up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Besiktas go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Mbappe! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
I think you have to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Blue car parked outside the stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Ho, Ednan emmi ne haber ya Ednan emmi? Çıktım bire de düştüm emmi ya. Gene çıkmaya çalışıyoruz. Bu ilk maçım düştükten sonra.
Yani de ki ya sen 3 tekerlekliyle oyna. Yok onu söyleyeyim. Dostum bu çapımızın bir parçası yani buradan emin olabiliriz. Allah izin verirse daha ileri gidilir.
Çok var. Evet bir şeyler oldu benim demin işte düşerken oyun bitiyor. Yeni oyuna girmeye çalışıyorum. Tekrar on and off yapmam gerekiyor oyunu. Sign in diyor bana tekrar. Ulan diyorum ne oluyor? Hiç böyle yapmazdı bu. Hadi oğlum be. Hadi koçum be. Aynen ne olduysa bir bokluk var işte. Ama şey olarak yavaşlık olarak değil. Bende bir sorun yok da. Şimdi yapacak mı bakalım belli olur biraz sonra. Ulan be vurdurmadım. Vursa gol be. Yememem lazım ya. O ikinci golü yemeseydim çok güzel olacaktı be.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Ferdinand. And they've got rid. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Vardiol, very much a man of this moment. That pass isn't the best. Nesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davids.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just the keeper to beat. Foul and a free kick in
Kanını siktiğim.
No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a
Gördün mü Başakşehir adamı? Görmedim. İzlemedim bile. Allah Allah. İzlemedim. Bu lig zaten bu lig abi bu lig. Ne yapsan bu orospu çocukları maalesef şey yapamayacaklar. Bunlar gitmeden, bu hükümet gitmeden ne futbol düzelir, ne ekonomi düzelir, ne millet düzelir. Hiçbir şey düzelmez. Ya bu şerefsiz bunlar. Ya vatan haini bunlar ya. Boş ver. Futbola bile şey yapıyorlar abi. Hakemlerini bir düzel demiyorlar ya.
Yani biz ekmek
Certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range. Cleared without complication. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ambitious ball here. Delightful ball. Just the goalkeeper. And a chance! It's in!
Bunu yemeyecektik ya.
More they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pull it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. He has found the way through. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He can run onto that. An uncompromising challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and Cruyff! Oh, should have put that away.
Bu adama ben berabere de kalmamam lazım, yenilmemem de lazım. Yazık, günah bana ve eğer buna böyle olursam. Geçiriver oğlum, geçiriver aslanım.
Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. He's a sharp little ball.
Olmadı. Olmadı, amına kodum olmadı.
Well known for his dancing feet.
Hadi bitmeden, hadi. Al onu be. Yazıklar olsun be.
Manchester United desperately searching for the winner here. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that is as
Bu oyunun ben amına koyayım ben. Kırmızı kartlı, ben bu oyunun amına koyayım ben.
Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even.
Close this door.
Adam bunu da ağır yapmış. İyi veya kötü, az veya çok. Bu bir Türk
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Owen. Lahm. Messi. Rooney.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Owen. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Played into space out wide. Shoots! In for the pieces!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rooney. Messi. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. And that has left him in a heap. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Cruyff.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Jordi Alba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's going to be disappointed with that. Jordi Alba. Gerrard. And he's had a hit.
Turgut!
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
De Jong is offering a wry smile there.
Stop laughing, man.
Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either.
Go to sleep.
Terrific header, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Picked out brilliantly. Some really good ball movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guardiola, very much a man of this moment. Lahm. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Pullet is the guilty party there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Owen. Could move up a gear here. Now that's well seen too. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Messi. Messi! And again the keeper stands strong.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get it through? Now it's Owen. Jordi Alba. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Rooney. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe.
Added time.
Looking to play him in. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's been played through. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we come to you
Reflections
now
on
with
the
a
first
quick
half?
request for
Well,
support
there's no way to
for
disguise the
our
fact that they've been
champions
poor.
in football.
Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Besiktas really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
A probing pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. Shot, surely! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gerrard. Rooney. Takes a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Nedved. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Hullet. And the through ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
De Jong. Jordi Alba is in a really good position out wide. Jordi Alba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now he's got space here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Caught offside that time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Jordi Alba. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved. He can run onto that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And yes, it's him again. Besiktas are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Could be danger here. De Jong. And now the breakaway. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. De Jong. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Jordi Alba. Messi.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vardiol is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
substitution for Besiktas. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Might be done. Can he finish? They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Ben de şans yok anasını siktiğim. Demin adamı 3-0 yeniyorum. Bunu da yeniyoruz. Amına kodumun çocuğu. İlle
Just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there is...
And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
yani boşuna oynuyoruz amına kodum oyununu ya. Yahu anasını siktiğimin çocukları ne yaptırsanız. Niye böyle oluyor ya?
FC26 needs to have a proper snowstorm.
Gideriz şimdi bu adama yeniliriz. Bak seyredin. Ya bilerek momentumu yapmak için böyle yapmış. Ya çok iyi öyle böyle oynamıyor ustanın teki. Ya da gerçekten affedersin hani oyun bakımından malın teki. Yani bakalım ne olacak. Tahminim benim bu adam momentumu yapmak için veyahut da çok iyi bir adam ki hani oyuncu tıslamaz, tınlattırmaz beni vurar geçerim mi diyor acaba? Dur bakalım. 3-0 yendiğim adama 3-3 kalıyorum. Az önce yeneceğim adamı da 2-0'dan 2-1, 2-2 yapıyorum. Ya bu hak mı, adalet mi arkadaş? İki maçta tekrar bire çıkıverecektik işte. Oynayışından belli olur şimdi bu adamın arkadaşlar. Nasıl oynadı? Hemen bakacağız. Biraz yapma be. Ne oldu ki abi? Ne yaptı ki abi? Ne yaptı Allah aşkına? Bir bakalım basma ya. Ne yapmışız bakalım ya. Ya biliyorum oraya atacağını. Adamı da çekiyorum oraya ya. Bak.
Chance here to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass isn't the best.
Ya gir amına kodumunun topu gir be. Gir be abi be. Gir be. Attı yere bak.
And it's Zico. That is good strength. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Played out wide. Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Byrne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good take and a good... Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Still goalless. McTominay. And it's Kaká. Al Nassr trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the... Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Zico has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That has ended up in no man's land. De Paul.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's run loose here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Picked out brilliantly. And he's certainly onside here. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Marquinhos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Ah be.
Marquinhos.
Ah be.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Great vision. Well timed. Excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! goal, Besiktas! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Paul.
Besiktas can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, well measured. He's through and all alone! Chance, surely!
Why you didn't
He
sleep?
looked every bit the assured keeper
Where's
there.
Turgut?
Mbappe is offering
Huh?
a right smile there.
You see, he put him in bed already. He's covering his face alone there, you know that.
Original offence.
Tell him to don't cover his face.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. Out towards the flank. Koulibaly. Besiktas leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kaká. De Paul. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I thought you closed the computer. Then why you didn't close? Still open. Early on, you touch it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all...
Why you laugh early on too much? Where was it?
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far...
When you're not starting football or something? Boxing or something? Some different things? I'm not forcing. If you don't want, that's your choice, but...
more of the same in the second half.
Besiktas leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Besiktas carrying a one-goal lead. And that is masterful defending. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pressing high and with purpose. DiMarco. De Paul. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now, can they get him away? This is Zico, and it's McTominay. And the pass is intercepted. De Paul, looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. De Paul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a look and place it forward.
Kaká really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kaká. Marquinhos. Kaká. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Great ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Paul, and he's there to make the challenge. That's a throw.
Adam oyuncuları bile geliştirmemiş. Çok ilginç ya. Galeci 86.
Marquinhos.
Çok değişik şey.
Just about up to
İnsanlar var
75
ya.
minutes.
Çeşit çeşit amına koyayım.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Varane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rafael Varane has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation.
Niye abi
in
niye
giving out
tutmuyorsun
a
onu ya?
straight
Niye
red
abi?
card.
Bomboş amına koyayım önünü tutmuyorsun ya.
Marquinhos. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kaká. Nice sequence of passes this. Casado. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. Turns. Great chance. Well, now it's a race
Atsa
for the ball.
atardı o golü de.
Oh, good ball.
Atamadı salaklığından artık. Ya da çok fazla
It's run loose.
topla
Who's gonna
oynamak mı
get
istiyor, ne
there?
yapıyorsa. İyi çalım atıyor, çift vuruş, bir vuruş her şey var.
have time on their
Ama
side
anlamadım
now, as
yani
well as a
neyin
two-goal
nesi
lead.
oldu.
It is just about
Salaha
done.
da benzemiyor da aslında.
Casado.
Bilerek mi? Hani bak şuna bak.
Just 5
Aldırmıyor da
minutes
topu
left.
hani kolay kolay. Öyle bir şeyi de var.
Showing
Baksana
great
abi.
feet there. Chance for a shot.
Değişik yani, bir anlayamadım neyin nesi olduğunu.
Yeah, he
Bakacağız
was
biraz
well
sonra.
placed to deal with that.
Allah.
And now he's tried one. Vieira. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Yes! Up by
Humpupi.
3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stay.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Besiktas definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Görüyor musunuz adamı? Bilerek yapıyormuş demek ki.
Olacak abi. Bizim de senedimiz var. Senin kardeşin diye güvendik.
Nurten'cim Allah aşkına hiç öyle birine benzemiyor yani. Lafa dalmışken ben gidip onları bir halledeyim.
Sen. Okey bekliyorum hemen. Koşun. Tez.
Birader, sen duydun mu? Çağatay evleniyormuş. Ya öyle vallahi, kız evet demiş. Ya ne güzel, şimdi 2+1, 3+1 evler bulur ha. Ya bulur. Çok da güzel kız bulmuş. Helal olsun Çağatay'a. Ben de evleneceğim kardeşim. Ben de evleneceğim, yoksa kiralık ev aramaktan gözlerim miyop olacak ya. Doğru söylüyorsun kardeşim. Sen de sadece senin gibi gözü bozuk bir kız evlenir. Yoksa başka kim evlenecek sen? Ne komik. Seninle de seni duymaması lazım. Yoksa bu kötü esprileri duyarsa seninle evlenmez kız.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Bellingham is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee...
Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Terrific header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Ferdinand is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, not quite. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out for a throw. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, facing it. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Nedved. Luis Araujo. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cruyff. Shevchenko. Pull it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Thuram. So it is still 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko. Dida claims comfortably. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Melbourne City upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's with the keeper. Now it's Nedved. Figo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's come to nothing. Figo. Luis Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Forlan puts his foot on the gas.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the finish! Goal! Besiktas! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Besiktas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Nedved. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Dida will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Besiktas can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Real chance! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Luis Araujo. And he's away. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ferdinand did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And somehow it stayed out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van der Ven has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Besiktas are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Figo.
There's the start of the second half.
To replace him is number 8.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro. And he's been shifted off it. Gerrard gets over and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Thuram. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Ferdinand goes direct. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Bellingham. And here's Forlan.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Melbourne City really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Shapes to shoot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pele coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Can he get it through? That's good play. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Now it's Forlan, and he's gone backward here. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi, driving, and Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gerrard delivers. Oh, well played. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. That pass has been well intercepted. Besiktas do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nedved. Davids. Van der Ven makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. And it's Forlan. In with the challenge.
Melbourne City really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. So, what can they come up with here? So, who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! About as smooth as it gets. Do not write them off. Back they come. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This has become one superb chance for a shot.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... And the shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. De Jong calmly anticipates. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The referee has given a corner.
substitution on the field.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petacek. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff.
Nesta.
Mateus. Owen. Beckenbauer. Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo is onto it in a flash. Foot in, knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Cruyff. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good-looking ball.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, that looks a decent ball. It's a threatening ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mateus.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicely weighted ball. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's worked it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Davids. Great vision. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nesta promptly onto that. Chance, surely! Goal! Besiktas! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good read, needed to be. And it's been given away. Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Rodri. And that has put paid to that. Nedved. Thuram cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Shevchenko. And the shot! That's another chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things... Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. This time, surely! There it is! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, there's a probing ball. Shevchenko looks to get on the end of this. Pirlo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. Now it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? That's a sharp pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Tries to play it through. Rodri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well.
And Cruyff! Besiktas have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! And that was probably asking just too much.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Looking for the run. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Pirlo. Pirlo! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So now the difference is 3. Can he finish? He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Boss. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Besiktas grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Mateus calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Pirlo. Pirlo. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to pass it through. Thuram. Nicely shaped ball.
4 added minutes has
Del
been
Piero.
indicated.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Del Piero. He takes a shot! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. And the ball is out of play. So that's it. It is all over. Besiktas can look back at this result with regret. A front